Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tusha and today we are celebrating day 20 of VLOGMAS. Thank you for sticking with me all the way through. I can't believe that I've made it to this day so far. I know like there were some days in between where I was just really tired and so forth, but somehow I've managed to post a video a day, even though if it may be a little clip. But thank you for sticking with me. Okay, so today I'm going to do a Christmas Q&A. I saw quite a few YouTubers doing it and I thought it would have been a cool thing to do. So I'm just gonna answer a few questions about how I spend Christmas and so forth. So here it is. The first question is, what's my favorite Christmas movie? So for a very long time, my favorite Christmas movie was Home Alone. I grew up watching it. It probably came out when I was a teenager, I don't remember. But I can't believe like that movie is so old. All of the characters in the movie are all grown and it's just amazing when I look back to see how far they've come. Anyway, so Home Alone had been my favorite movie for quite some time until recently. This Christmas took that spot. This Christmas with Chris Brown, I love that movie. Sometimes I even watch that movie at different times of the year, and I even went as far as purchasing a copy of the movie. So I have access to it anytime. I know, like I purchased it before Netflix and before I joined Netflix and so forth. I'm sure I could get it freely on Netflix, but it's mine to use anytime. So yeah, this Christmas. If you haven't seen it, check it out. I just love it. I love that I'm able to sing along with it, as well as, it just gives me all the feels. I love like, it just depicts like something a real family may go through. I don't know. Check it out and let me know. Or if you have seen it, let me know what you think about it. Next question. What's my favorite Christmas song? So I actually did a video recently about my favorite Christmas songs. I have so many of them. I don't know, the music around Christmas time just melts my heart. I grew up in Trinidad and Tobago. I have quite a few Christmas songs that you guys may not know. Parang and Soca Parang genre. One classic that I grew up with was Trinidad Christmas is the best. It just resonates with me because, she says, I bring him bread and ham together with a pastel. And bread and ham is a traditional Christmas breakfast that we'll have in Trinidad. Pastel is a traditional Christmas food. I love pastels. Recently I told you guys that I ate like 36 pastels in the span of about 3 weeks. Right now I'm okay with saying it just because I've already put it out there, but yeah, I was quite ashamed to admit that for some time. So yeah. Unfortunately, I won't be eating pastels on Christmas Day. However, I've had my fill and I will replace it with something else. It will not be Trini food though. When do I decorate? Okay guys, this is all the decoration that I've done for Christmas this year, and I think it will be all the decorations that I'll be doing for Christmas this year. So I've been promising myself to go and purchase like some red bulbs as someone suggested to me, and I just haven't gotten around to it. I may get around to it tomorrow because I am making a traditional drink for Trinidad tomorrow or the day after that I hope to share with you. So when I go out to get the alcohol for those drinks, I will get the lights, and hopefully before Christmas you will see like more color to this tree. Other than that, I do not own a Christmas tree. Of course, these are just lights that I shaped into a tree. And I think traditionally in my adult life, I probably put up a Christmas tree probably 3 times. I don't know. I lived in Grenada for some time and I think that was the only time I bought a Christmas tree. Other than that, I spent Christmases by family and friends. And they put up the Christmas tree and they took down their Christmas tree. So I had no part in decoration. And you probably could have tell because I did tangle up these lights. I had no idea what to do with them, so I messed it up. But hopefully turned it into something good. Have I ever had a white Christmas? Yes. I've spent quite a while in New York. I did my undergraduate in New York, and after that I spent some time in New York up until last year. And I've had many white Christmases. I am not a fan of white Christmases. I'm not a fan of snow. I am from the Caribbean. And the first white Christmas, well, I can't even say the first white Christmas, because by the time Christmas rolled around, for my first Christmas in the US, I had experienced snow quite a few times, and I did not like it at all. I mean, like the first couple of times I was like, oh, but then once I started falling in the snow and getting my boots like all wet and all the slush, and then all the snow turns into slush and gets brown and so forth, you know, I didn't like it. And then with snow comes cold, so no. I must say my favorite Christmases are those where I get to enjoy warmth and sunshine. Okay, so the last question is, what are my Christmas traditions? I think my Christmas traditions have evolved. You must remember, I am a single woman, no kids. So over the years, my Christmas experience has changed a lot. I would say in my childhood, up until I was probably 21, which is the amount of time that I spent in Trinidad, I spent Christmases with my family, and it was always like a warm and cozy experience. And some years in college, I went back home to spend time with my family. But for the most time, while I have been in the US, from college up until like a few years ago, I celebrated Christmas with a friend who grew up in the same neighborhood as me. We went to the same high school, we went to the same college, and because of that, you know, I spent a lot of Christmases and Thanksgiving there, and they became my Christmas family. I mean, like, it was always an amazing experience, and I really, really miss it. Like, I've tried to spend Christmases since then with other families, even like my own family. Sorry, brother, but it's just like a different experience, you know, like sometimes you just get accustomed to things. So since I moved away from New York, or starting spending Christmases outside of New York, I just felt like I've been intruding on other people's families, so I've started creating my own Christmas traditions now. So now I plan to travel every Christmas just to see how Christmas is spent in other areas of the world. And yeah, I know it's not a sad story. I mean, I like Christmas, but I just find Christmas is for family, like kids. I find Christmas is for kids, and you know, I don't have any kids, so it's a different experience to me. But yeah, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed spending time with me today. This was a quick video. Hopefully you got to know a little bit more about me and how I spend Christmas and what I like about Christmas. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Please join me tomorrow for my next video. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.